What is up, guys? We're playing some Blitz today. Blitz chess in the Bird house. You know what it is. It's time to go. Let's get it moving. Let's get it going. Hopefully, can we get a Bird's defense? Man, I'm hoping for a Bird's defense. Let's get a Bird's defense. Okay, has to be Italian game. Sad day for the channel. We don't want an Italian game. We want Bird's defense. I said it once, I'll say it again. Bird's defense, the best opening in the land. Okay, I don't really know what this guy is doing. I'm just going to do this. Rook e8, bishop d8, and then gradually knight e7. This whole plan seems to work. Not many people know what to do against this. a5, all right, bishop d8. I guess he'll keep pushing. Yeah, this is going to be a little tricky. Okay, takes. Man could take here. We take back. Yeah, he's probably slightly better. This guy knows what he's doing. I guess I'll take here. Can we try to play d5? Let's play knight e7. If I can just play d5, I should be fine. Also might play c6 and d5. There. Let's play b5. I'm not worried at all about this. I think that I'm fully equalized. Very, very interesting position at the moment. Yeah. It's definitely interesting. Every now and then you get a very interesting d3 Italian. Okay, this pawn is extremely weak. Yeah, that's not going to be fun. Oh, we could play c6 though. Holding on to everything. Bishop c5. All right, I'll play... Yeah, dude, this is looking tricky. Let's take... Play queen g4, attack this pawn. I'm going to slowly fix everything. Just going to put the rook on d8, d7. Maybe he can take here. Yeah, this is looking a little precarious. I guess I might... Okay, I was going to play knight g6, knight f4. He's not allowing that, though. Let's play rook d8. Shift everything over, rook d7. If takes, I could take with the queen. Very, very weird position still. It's not clear which of these pawns is going to become weaker. Play queen e6 here. If I can get my bishop over here, I should be fine. We'll just have to go with the bishop e7, f6. Right there. Which way should we take? Let's take this way, dominate the d file. c4. All right, man really wants to win. Man's playing for all the marbles. If I could just get my bishop through here, though, I'm going to have fantastic pressure. Very, very weird position at the moment. I guess I also have ideas of queen d3 takes, and then rook b3 to start targeting pawns. Yeah, very weird position at the moment. Do I know what's going on? No. Don't know what's going on. Didn't study this chapter in my course yet, but it's time to go. Okay, bishop e7, knight takes e5. We don't want to do that. c5 also looks weird. Let's play queen d6. Just going to put my queen on the treehouse if nothing else. Is he going to try queen a5? All right, yeah, queen is going in the treehouse. I guess he'll play rook d1. Yeah, let's just bring my pieces over. King f8. I'm going to take with the bishop. Yeah, this looks... Okay, what is he doing? This cannot be good for him. This is definitely going to be very dangerous. Let's start by getting the king to e6. His queen is just tied to this pawn forever now. Yeah, I guess eventually... What are we going to do eventually? Eventually, I need to figure out a way to target this. We'll play g6 for now. Man can't do anything. All right, there. I could even try queen d4, right? Yeah, dude, queen d4 looks really interesting. All right, I'm playing queen d4. I think that this wins because takes, bishop takes. I'm just going to run my king over. All right. Yeah, we'll play c5 here. I'm just going to run my king over. This pawn is dropping. There. We'll play f5. I'm going to try to break through this way now. I changed my mind. Yeah, he has a lot of problems. This guy's name is interesting. I guess the big question is that Hungary's flag or Italy's? No, Italy's is vertical. That's Hungary's. Yeah. All right, let's take this pawn here. King f4, king f3. I'm going for this. All right, we'll play e4 here. Just throwing the pawn down the board. Oh, he's doing that. He had that all this time. Why did I move my king into the line of fire? That was really silly of me. All right, luckily for me, I think I'm still completely winning. Bishop is defending the queen, but yeah, this did not have to be so complicated. Nice. All right, let's get another game. You guys see that? You guys see my rating? We're rising the ranks. We're striving for greatness here on the GM Raven channel. Okay, we got to go with the Bird Bozo. Can't be playing this many normal, serious, boring games without getting at least one Bird Bozo. I'm going to try to take this pawn back. This is weird. I don't think this is correct, what he did. G takes h5. It's considered very dubious, according to Bird Bozo experts, the world around. All right, we'll play c3 here, just defend this. I need to get him to move this. Please budge that out of the way, sir. I guess I'll gradually bring my knight over to e3. f6. All right, knight c2. Knight is coming to e3. Okay, finally. I finally got what I wanted. Is he going to play knight h6? Knight h6 would be really feisty. All right, good. We're finally going to get this pawn back. Very weird stuff at the moment. This is a Bird Bozo gone right. Let's take here. This knight is very silly. I'm not going to let that knight correct itself easily. If he plays rook f8 trying to play knight f5, I'm going to play, yeah, g4. You're not getting that. It's time to go, pal. By it's time to go, it's time for me to develop because my king is still in the center. We've got a massive space advantage. There's some huge disharmony here. Bishop is also quite bad. All right, let's start with knight h3. What's he going to do here? Rook e4, I'll play knight f2. Continue to attack. This looks fantastic, man. Rook f4, then do we even have knight g2 here? Look at this, I like knight d1. It's important that if takes, we can take back this way and keep hold of the g-pawn. Yeah, he's dead lost. You catch Birdmaster on his A game, you're going to get pecked. It's the nature of the beast. This is a very good Bird Bozo game, though, if I may say so myself. We'll have to consult the Bird Bozo experts to know the final, what is that called? Man, the final decision. What is the word I'm looking for? There's a classic word. All right, what is going on here? E6. Yeah, let's play E6. I want to lock these pieces out in G5. Good game, sir. It's time to go. Let's play Queen G4. Just trade the queens. Both of these pieces are completely dead. I guess the only thing he could try is taking and then playing Rook D6. All right, well, I guess, no, this has to be over. Queen is trapped. Yeah, this is going to be bad. Nice. Very nice game there. Nice Bird Bozo to start things off. All right, can we please get a bird's defense? Please. How many times must I beg for the Bird Bozo? And by the Bird Bozo, I mean bird's defense. I'm just slurring my words here. Very early in the morning. Bossman has me recording this video early because, yeah, pretty much I have a very busy schedule ahead of me. I got the world at my fingertips, but alas, yeah, it's time to go. All right. Oh, yeah, this is not good. I gotta pay more attention to these A-pawn pushes, man. Everyone's pushing their A-pawn, and I'm just not paying any attention to it. I'm too focused on the flourish. All right, what am I just losing here? I guess I have to play this. This is not fun, though. Oh, Queen B3. Uh-oh. This is going to get really bad, guys. This ain't looking pretty, people. And I'm not talking about the D3 Italian. Oh, God. Yeah, this is going to get bad. Beware, people. Oh, Queen C... Or bishop c4. Am I just losing here? No, we play queen e6. Not losing yet. It's ugly. Definitely very ugly, but it's not losing. And that's what matters. You know, for what it's worth, his king is quite weak here. I think I definitely am going to have some counter chances. I just need to find the right way to time. All right, yeah, this is... Yeah, let's just start by getting the king out of the way. Just get the king out of the way first and foremost. Bishop e5, I think I can take here because takes, I take. And yeah, this queen is hanging. This position is holding on by a thread. I guess next on the itinerary, next on the agenda would be to transfer this bishop over to b6. All right, I guess that's unavailable. Yeah, this is not looking fun. Knight d4 takes... I know, I don't have any tactics there. Let's just play... Oh no, rook d6 he takes here. Yikes, this is... Okay, we're going to play f5. Just try to get the queen over. Try to get the queen over as quickly as possible. This is extremely dangerous. Can he just take here? What am I going to do if he takes there? I guess I'll check and then play knight f4 and play for checkmate. At that point, I literally don't even have a choice. I'm going to have to do it. He's thinking about it. Take the pawn, pal. You know you want to. Man, these positions are outrageous. How do I always find myself in these positions? How is it never a calm London system? Yeah, what is this position, man? f4, bishop takes a7, queen h3. No, then he takes here. Dude, do I have anything? Do I have a ghost of a chance? Dude, okay, let's play queen d7 here. Oh no, now he takes. Yeah, all right, I'm just dead lost. All right, I'm going to resign this. That was a really, really tough game. Very, very tough game there. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Drops me back down below 2850. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's go with the Dutch. We've gotten like 4 games with black this video. They got to give me a game with white. This is what I deserve. All right. This is very weird. He's going for a really quick e4. I don't know anything about the Dutch yet. No, okay, that's not 100% accurate. I know a lot about the Dutch. I know a lot about the Dutch, but I just don't have any really secret recipe, you know what I mean? I don't have any course yet. But eventually I will study it. I will make a course on the Leningrad. I made the mental decision that it's time to go. And, you know... All right, what is going on here? Could this really be that bad? Yeah, this looks slightly... I thought I was supposed to take with the pawn. I thought that's the way these Dutch positions work. We have a really sneaky idea. Look at this. I have e4 threatening to trap the bishop with c6. Man could try c5. All right, man's going for c5. If we play e4, no, e4 doesn't do anything. Let's play c6 first. See where his bishop is going, and now f4, locking the bishop out. I do not want this bishop to get onto good diagonals. At the moment, fortunately for me, he cannot put the bishop here because b3 is blocked. All right, there. Let's start with bishop h3. This is looking very feisty. Yeah, dude, this is looking extremely feisty. Dude, what is going on here? This is going to get really crazy. Look at this. My bishop is slicing through. I got ideas of f takes g3. Got ideas of e4, e3. Got tons of active ideas here. This is very, very dangerous for him. Bishop d2. At the very least, I can play e4. Bishop takes, rook takes, and pawn takes. Queen h4 there. I'm not sure how that's working. Yeah, man, we're just waiting around here. What is this position, though? Look at this. Bishop d2. Okay, e4, bishop takes, rook takes, pawn takes, e3. That looks hella feisty. That looks super fun. Honestly, I'm going to go for that. I don't even know if this works. Maybe he just plays bishop c3 here? Did I have anything in this case? Well, then I play e3. Yeah, his king's castle is imploding on all sides. At the very least, this looks tricky. Maybe it doesn't completely work, but it definitely looks feisty. Definitely looks like we bought a one-way ticket to the Cabbage Patch today. All right, e3. You don't have to ask me twice. We're playing e3. Okay, should we take with the queen or the king? Let's take with the king, actually. I think in some cases my king might want to run this way. King is a bit more vulnerable on this open diagonal. All right, let's just play king h6 here. Looks frisky, but dude, king... This guy's king is really opening up. All right, here we'll play queen g5. Yeah, dude, this looks extremely precarious. Rook d7, I have bishop takes. He cannot attack my king yet. There? Can we not just take? Let's start with rook e8. Just defend a little bit more. I'm going to take on g4 next. All right, that's what he's going for. It's a good idea. Oh, I might have just been able to play queen h4, actually. Why didn't I play queen h4? All right, let's play rook e5. Just go for this pawn. There. All right, yeah, this is getting really feisty. Could I take here? Yeah, let's take here now. Hit the rook. All right, yeah, that was a close one. Take with the rook. I'm going to play bishop h3. He's doing that, but I'm going to be able to hunt the pawn down. I'm taking the pawn. Do we have rook f5 here? Yeah, rook f5 is nice. Look at that. Takes, we're going to check and then go for checkmate. This is a really close one. Definitely time to go. Nice. All right, playing Gary Coleman. Is this the famed wrestler? I thought that guy died. Yeah, what happened with that? All right, f4, knight f3. Is this the fabled... Is this the fabled Ganguly variation? Okay, no Ganguly variation. We'll play e3 here, bishop e5, go for the chop. Rating is slowly going up. I kept on beating people who were much lower rated than me, though. And I got docked several points for that one bad game against the Italian. Very sad day. It's always a sad day when you lose to the D3 Italian. All right, there. I'll take. This is going to be very weird. I'm going to play b3, bishop b2, knight e5. I think this should be fine. Play knight e5 here. We play knight g4. Yeah, let's play knight g4, man. What is this position? Lots of pressure here. What is he going to do in this position? There. Dude, I sort of like taking. Yeah, let's go for takes. If he takes with e-pawn, I'm going to play knight c3 and install the knight on d5. All right, well, wait. Knight c3, queen c6, actually. What do I have there? e4. Then he plays f5. That's not so clear. Let's play c4 to drill in here. Knight c3, knight d5 coming soon enough. This looks very, very good. All right, we're going to take this. We're taking that one. We're taking that one. We'll play e4 now. Bro just chose to give me a pawn, so I'm going to take it. I'll take the pawn with open arms. It's time to go. Yeah, this is going to be very weird. Honestly, I really want to put my knight on this square. I want to play a4, knight a3, knight... Okay, I guess that plan isn't going to be happening. Oh, okay, takes queen b6 is a sneaky trick. Let's just get the king out the way. Don't want to fall into his sneaky trick. Yeah, man, we're waiting. We could wait all day. I guess he should play f5. Yeah, all right, I'll take here. What is going to happen now? Takes, queen takes d3. That doesn't look as good. Let's play d3 immediately. c3, I can play queen c2. Dude, this position looks fantastic. How does the bird always lead to such feisty positions? The bird is pretty much just guaranteed to not give you anything boring. I'm going to take with the queen. He's going to break up the structure, but I have good play on his dark squares now. That's what I was going for. I'm going to go for a check. Let's play knight c3 here. Go for knight takes e4. This looks fantastic. All right, I really want to play g4, honestly. Bishop takes knight takes e4. That looks winning. Let's go for that. Obviously, this looks extremely precarious to do something like this, but knight f6 is going to be far too strong. This should be the end of the game. I think he has to play king f8 here, and then at the very least we have check here, check, takes, and I can take this. That's at the very least. I probably have something far better. King f8, probably the best move there is rook e1. Just waiting for the perfect moment to play queen h8. Thinking about another idea is, yeah, king f8, I have d6. All right, there. I'm going to check. Let's play rook e1 here. I have ideas of taking and then queen h8 with checkmate. Yeah, this does not look fun for bro. Bishop f5, I have knight e8, which is cool. Hitting the queen there. Did he have that this entire time? Dude, that's a great move. How did I miss that? Oh, wait. Well, yeah, can't I just check? Yeah, let's just check here. Let's see what he's up to. King g7, I'm going to take... There's no way he's getting out of this. He's going to take there. His king is walking straight into the Cabbage Patch. Let's play e7 here. Rook has to go to e8, and then I can throw in a check, and that should be the end of the game. He gets one check here, but that's it. I just play king g1. Yeah, fortunately for me, look at that. He can't even play rook d2 here on account of my queen. There. Is he holding on here? How does this work? Just play rook e5. f5 also looks interesting. Yeah, this position looks bizarre, honestly. I think f5... Does f5 threaten anything? Yeah, let's play f5 here. I got ideas of queen h4 now. There, does rook e6 win? Dude, how does rook e6 not win? Rook e6 takes. No, that doesn't work yet. Okay, let's play rook e3. Just going to double up. Go for the old classic double-double. Oh, actually, wait, does rook c3? No, there's still... I don't have anything just yet. Let's play h4 here. This looks extremely precarious, though, honestly. All right, let's start by checking. I'm going to check here. King f6, isn't this mate? Nice, that was close. That was very dangerous, though. All right, we're playing... How many games with black am I going to get? Oh, I guess I actually just got a game with white, so what am I complaining about? Could we at least... Please no d3 Italian. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I would be on the verge of tears to have to play another d3 Italian for the third straight time. To be clear, d3 Italian is not the end of the world. I have a very interesting recommendation against it, but I'm not ready to disclose it yet. It's too soon. I gotta wait. Gotta bide my time and wait for the perfect moment to show this amazing idea. All right, d5 here. Yeah, bishop is weird on a4. We'll just take. Yeah, ultimately, structurally, he should be slightly better here, but the bishop is actually misplaced. He's gonna have to waste a tempo on bishop b3. So this means that black should literally have no problems here. All right, we'll castle. I've gotten this position a few times. I need to get more practice in this position. All right. Yeah, we'll play h6 here. h6 is just a good move to cut these ideas out. They really want to play bishop g5 because then that would make d4 far weaker. All right, let's play queen d6 here. Normally the queen is a little better placed when they've already blocked knight d2, knight e4. I could throw in a5 whenever I want. All right, there. Let's play rook. Which rook is... I guess this rook is going to go to e8. Sometimes it's the other rook. This is just really complicated business. Am I not just winning here? What am I missing? Isn't his queen trapped? All right, I guess I'm winning. There. Okay, if takes queen f4... Yeah, let me just take the queen. Why am I always trying to complicate things? Okay, so I guess this isn't that simple, but this should be very close to winning here. Yeah, he has to play a4. Let's play rook a6 here. Just want to get this pawn up. Just want to get this pawn up and start opening up the board. Yeah, this bishop is not well placed. It's just in the way of everything. All right, that's what he's going for. Let's play bishop g5, trade off the bishops. Now is the right moment to trade the bishops. Knight f3, I have f5. All right, there. Yeah, let's take. What is he going to take with? Let's play c5, a4. Just trying to open the board as quickly as possible. Yeah, what is going on here? Let's play f5. I want to, yeah, just lock these pieces out. Knight f1. I don't think knight f1 does anything. Let's play rook a2. Just target this pawn. I just need to be a little careful. At the end of the day, my 7th rank is a bit weak here. I need to make sure that rook b7 isn't happening under good conditions. Right there. Let's play g4. Just start pushing him around. Bishop e4. Oh, bishop c6, rook b6. Yeah, this is a little tricky. Let's play queen a6. Dude, this is getting quite feisty. All right, I'll play queen c7. I'm going to put the queen on a7. He has rook b7 here. This is very, very tricky. Oh, he has that. All right, I'm resigning here. That's embarrassing. How many moments did he have that? Oh, yeah, okay, I just blundered that. Wow. All right, that's very tricky. All right, guys, I think we're going to call it a day. Thank you all for watching. It's time to go.